Okay, this is part two because the other one had to cut off. But no, all I was saying is that to finish it, I was just saying that the reason why black women are at the bottom, I'm talking about as far as desirability, because black women are at the bottom. It could be financially. That's something totally different. Black women at the bottom because of that, because they chose to deal with a group of men who don't want to be providers, who abandon their children, and now a lot of them are stuck with a bunch of babies, and a lot of them are stuck on welfare and all that stuff. So when it comes to income and all that stuff, yeah, that is true with a lot of black women, and a lot of black women don't have help from the patriarchs. So when I talk about the being at the bottom, I'm talking about desirability, okay? Because black women have been pushed to the bottom when it comes to the other stuff because of what they tolerate and what they allow to, come into their space, and who they keep choosing to give birth to. And so yes, that right there did push black women. Black women are at the bottom. They're also at the bottom because they allowed these guys to go on radio and disrespect them through their lyrics. And so now black women are acting out exactly what's been in those disrespectful lyrics for over 40 years. Black women are not living out those lyrics. A lot of them, not all, but a lot of them. So yeah, they at the bottom when it comes to that. Okay. But when I talk about desirability, it's not true. It's not true. And like I said, I'm gonna end this, but I would just want to finish my sentence that nobody wants to imitate anything that's at the bottom, because nobody wants to do that. They want to fool you into thinking that you're at the bottom. And really, if black women, and it's not going to happen, but if black women would actually, most of them, at least a good 60% of them, would finally realize that they have been tricked into thinking nobody wants them, but yet and still people want to imitate them. And see, white women don't troll other groups of women. Now, I've seen white women and other groups of women have an appreciation for other cultures. I've seen white women and other women have an appreciation for Asian culture. I've seen white women have an appreciation for Middle Eastern culture. I've seen them have an appreciation, but that's not the same as fishing. That's not the same. Okay, that's not the same as trolling. Having an appreciation for a culture and loving some another culture is not the same as trolling. White women do troll black women, and like I said, I don't care. But what the point I'm trying to get across is that black women are actually at the top. Now, I know that's going to be a stretch, and maybe by 2021, these words might make sense. Okay, maybe by 2021, because I know it ain't going to make sense to a whole lot of people right now. Black women are at the top. They're at the top. They're actually higher than the white women. Black men played a huge part in media too, so that means there's a lot of white men are involved. Even though black women are going to marry non-black men, when it comes to the media tearing black women down, a lot of white men are involved in that too. Okay, a lot of white men who powerful white men could be in charge of that too. But that goes to show that regardless, black women are a threat. To work so hard to tear down a group of women who's already think they at the bottom, and you keep trying to tear them down further, just lets me know that she is a real threat to the patriarchy. She's a threat to this current system. She's a threat to this current paradigm. And with somebody being that much of a threat that everybody tries so hard to bring you down and troll you, that means that you are actually at the top. That means you are actually at the top. Something, you are huge. You are more of a threat than anybody else because people try so hard. That means that you are actually at the top. But black women don't want to believe that they are at the top. They don't want to believe they're at the top. They're so being at the bottom that they fight hard to stay at the bottom. Some of them, many of them. Okay? And so that's why my interest is the younger girls, the little girls, and coaching them to believe opposite of what black women have been led to believe, getting them to think the exact opposite, because right now it's hard to talk to this group of women right now. They have been so badly treated and they can't come out of it. They can't get rehab. They're not getting rehab. They're not coming out of this mindset. A lot of them are not coming out this mindset that you can't just keep repeating yourself to these women over and over and over again. And sometimes it's best to let them, you know, whenever they're ready. The videos might still be on YouTube or something, but other than that, I mean, it's just best to raise up a new generation of girls and put that in and instill it in them that actually they are at the top. They are not at the bottom. And you're going to see a whole new shift. You know, you're going to see a whole new shift in how things are what's going on. But anyway, that's all I was going to say, and I will talk to you soon.